Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I've got my twin and BFF Uranus here with me.
Hey guys.
We are gonna be doing our best of beauty 2018. Yes, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about and she has a lot. Not as much as I do, because I have issues when it comes to makeup, like a true problem.
She really does though.
But
kind of a problem.
So it might be a long video, but I'll try to edit out as much as I can. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So I have the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. I literally did a whole video on it earlier this year, so I'm not gonna ramble about it. But if you are an oily girl, or even if you're not, because some of my friends are not oily and I turn them on to this product, so it is just really good. It blurs out your pores and it keeps me from getting greasy in the summertime, which is a must if you're an oily girl. So yeah, this is the goat.
For my primer, I'll be throwing it up on the screen somewhere in here, this area preferably. It is the Younique Glorious Touch Glorious Primer. It is like a dimethicone based primer. It's clear and just smooths over pores, and I've been using that a lot. And when I don't use that one, I actually do use the One Heck of a Blot, because you turned it on to me around the summertime of this year and it was really good. So that one and the Younique one is definitely probably my favorite. Okay, so I actually brought foundation today. I know, surprise. But I have a drugstore option, and the drugstore option is the Revlon Colorstay makeup. They redid the packaging, so it actually has a pump now. But I used this back in 2014 when my freshman year of college, and so I haven't used it since then. So I picked it back up, I would say early this fall, and I have been obsessed with it, you guys. Super full coverage. Just really good A1 foundation. Love it so much. And it's like $7 or $8, so it's real good. But a more higher end foundation that I've been using is this one. This is the Younique Mineral Touch Foundation, and I'm going to be saying Younique a lot in this video. It's because I do sell the brand, and I'll have my link down below. And I absolutely, seriously love these products, and the foundation is real good. Super lightweight and kind of watery, but it is really full coverage, so I've been really enjoying it.
And I have 3 foundations here, and that was me narrowing it down, so here we go. I guess I'll do a drugstore first. So the one that I've been using the most, like since I purchased it, and I know that it was probably my last video, so do not judge me, but it is what it is. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. If you haven't heard anybody talk about this, like you're literally living under a rock, because basically everybody loves this foundation when they try it out. I heard it first, like I saw it was coming out and I was like, I'm here for it because I love the concealer, but then like Casey Holmes talked about it and that is my girl. So I was like, I'm going to pick this up because she raved about it. She said it was amazing, and I was like, if Casey said it, then it must be true. So I went and picked it up, and literally it's the only foundation I've been wearing since I purchased it. And that's rare for me to stick with one foundation because I have a lot, so I usually change it up a lot. But this is the GOAT. It is mattifying. It looks good on the skin. It's not cakey or heavy, and it doesn't sink into my fine lines, which blows my mind. Like I know they're there, and like other foundations will like seep into them and they look so gross and I feel like an old woman, but for some form of magic, like this doesn't, and I don't know what it is or what they did, but everybody needs to do it. And then a more like, I guess, natural finish foundation is gonna be the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir Foundation. I just got this like a few months ago, and I honestly like didn't want to pick it up for a while because I'm oily. And really, I typically stick to like matte foundations. Sometimes I'll do dewy, but really not unless it's like the winter and my skin's more dry. But I used this towards, I think, the end of the summer, and I actually loved it. It looks really good on the skin, and it wears well, and it smells really good, oddly enough. It just looks really good on the skin. It kind of gives you like that healthy like glow. And
you know I like glow.
Right.
Obviously, probably about everything.
Right. So I appreciate that. And then this not so affordable foundation is the Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation. It smells like peaches, so if you don't like stuff that smells, like, probably don't get this, or if you're sensitive to smells, don't get it. But it is oil controlling, and it says it has a 14-hour wear time, which I would agree with that. Like, I don't really wear my foundation for like 14 hours all the time, but when I do, like, they typically last. So I like this a lot. I really love the smell, and it really, like, it kept your girl matte. Like, oil, what is that? We don't know her. This is really, really good, and it's not cakey, because I hate when foundation looks cakey or heavy on the skin. This does not do that, and the packaging is so cute. Like, it's so cute.
So I guess we'll go on with powders. I only have one powder. Well, I have two powders. We'll throw one up. The one I'm going to throw up is the MAC Studio Fix face powder. It is in the shade, I believe it's NW15. That is the powder that I used on my wedding day to set my entire face and add some coverage. It is so nice, you guys. Like, it is one of those powders that if you're oily, it works good, and if you're dry, it does not make you look powdery at all. And I have, I'd say, combination skin, and it looks really good on my skin. It doesn't make me look really weird or powdery. But to bake my face with, I use the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which you need to start getting because it's real dang good.
I want to pick it up. It's on my list.
It's so good. It's really good. Nikki Tutorials got me onto this powder, and I was using the the Laura Mercier powder to like bake my under eyes and stuff, but this one has really taken that one's place because it's $5. It's cheap. And it's really finely milled, and it actually brightens my under eye, which I have a problem with because based by my, you know, melanin deficiency. I have a problem finding stuff that actually like works for me, so this is really cool. So yes.
Okay, my powder is also a drugstore. Your girl loves a good affordable setting powder, because I was a tried and true like Laura Mercier like setting powder girl, right? Like, how could you not be? Because that powder is like the go. But it's expensive, and I'm about out of it, and I'm hanging on to it. But I saw Juicy Jazz, I'll link her, but she talked about this, and it is amazing. It is only $5. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte Setting Powder. Their Stay Matte line is so bomb. Like, every time I try something from it, like, I am amazed because this powder is so finely milled. It doesn't look cakey or heavy. I know I'm said that about foundations too, but it's important with powders too, okay? Because you don't want to look like a little caked on monster or something. This literally will keep you matte. Like, you think you're wearing a matte foundation, and then you put this powder on and you're like, oh, your girl is matte. And like, I will add highlight, you know, because I don't like to be completely matte, but like in the areas where I need it to happen, like it does it. this does that. It's really good.
We'll go ahead and go on with concealer. I didn't bring it, sue me, but it is actually a new product. It is something I got probably the 1st of this month of December. The 1st of December I actually got it, and it is the NARS Soft Matte Cream Concealer in the little jar. It is seriously so good, you guys, even though I haven't been using it for very long. The reason being is because the concealer I used before that was the Makeup Revolution concealer, which I like a lot. However, the NARS one, like, takes the cake 100%. It is like, it is so full coverage, and it does not cake up at all. Like, it covered my dark circles. I use it to cut my eyebrows with. Girl, it's good. And until I can find one from the drugstore that's just like it, I don't know what I'm gonna.
Well, for my first concealer, she's like, the Makeup Revolution.
Like, cut me.
I was like, wow, at me.
I didn't mean to come for you like that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But both of the concealers I'm gonna talk about are from the drugstore, because honestly, like, I used mostly drugstore concealers this year, which is crazy to me because so many like amazing concealers were launched like on the higher end of stuff, and I was like, it's too much. Like, I'm poor. I ain't got time to be going out here trying every $30, $25 concealer y'all want to put out. Like, I know there's that Too Faced one everybody loved.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a new Urban Decay. There was new from Jouer and Laura Mercier, and everybody was dropping concealers. And I was like, can y'all chill for a second, because your girl can't afford that.
That's right.
But the drugstore came in and was like, hey boo, I got you. Here's some new concealers that you can afford and, you know, still eat and pay your rent. So, first up, Makeup Revolution, Conceal and Define. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Conceal and Define concealer. This launched before the foundation, like earlier in the year, and when it came out, everybody was literally like, this is like the Tarte Shape Tape.
Yeah.
And I'll say that to an extent. Like, it's comparable. Like, if you had the if you had the Shape Tape in a drugstore version, like, this would be it, but it's not as full coverage. Like, I still have to like build it up a little bit to get like the exact coverage that the Shape Tape gives me. But this is it $9? $7 to $9.
I feel like I also ran out of that so many times.
I know.
Like, so fast.
So I have a lot of concealer. So like, when you told me that, I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. But then I've been using this. Like, this is the only concealer I've been using like with the foundation. And I literally need to go repurchase this because there's barely any left in here. And I was like, okay, I see what she means. And they came out with like a bigger version, has more product in it, but I haven't tried that one yet. But this is really good. It is buildable full coverage, I will say, and it's affordable and it's lightweight, which I don't like something super heavy under my under eye. Like, I need it to like cover all of my stuff and like not look super heavy on my under eye, and that really does it. And then one that I love even more, and is my little nugget, but it's a little bit more expensive. I think it's somewhere from $10 to $13, somewhere in that range. But this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. It's like a radiant, like full coverage concealer, and it is so beautiful. Like, I'm wearing it today and I love this stuff. Like, it's still really full coverage. It's pretty affordable. I mean, like, it's on the higher end of the drugstore, I would say, but it's still like very nice. And it has a really good scent too. I love when stuff smells good. It's like a fresh, like,
oh yeah,
like little, like kind of fruity scent.
So for blush, I have the Milani. She has the Milani Luminoso. I have it too. Mine's actually has way more than I do. Mine's like here empty. I have this much left in mine. Oh my God. Seriously, you guys, I'm obsessed with it. So this is not a 2018 blush. Honestly, I've had it for like literally ever. But this is the first year that we've done YouTube.
Yeah, it
like
is.
Really.
Yeah.
So this is really great. It's just a really pretty peachy coral blush that literally goes with every single thing that I put on my face. And I love it. Another one that will just stick right there is the Younique mineral blush in the shade Serene. It is a beautiful, kind of like a pinky blush, but it has gold shimmer running through it. It is so pretty. It's what I have on right now. I don't know if you guys can see it in this lighting, but it gives you the most healthy glow. It is just, it's stunning. I've gotten so many people hooked on that blush, and it is so good. So that and the Milani are my two favorites. And obviously they're glowy blushes. We have a theme. I'm not a matte girl. It's a thing. So any dewy blush, I'm here for. Yes.
I will say Luminoso is like the OG like blush.
It's the
like,
best blush.
Everybody loves that blush. Like,
so good.
I honestly remember like years ago when we were both first getting into makeup.
We were little infants in makeup.
Yes, and we were like, I don't know, chilling at one of our houses, and she was like, have you heard about this Milani, like a luminoso blush? Everybody's talking about it. We have to go get it. Okay, this was way back in the day before Milani was in Walmart. Okay, it was just in Walgreens.
Yeah,
we drove like 30 minutes from our house to go pick up that blush. Like, and we still use it to this day. But my blush, another Casey Holmes recommendation, because she's literally, I was gonna say she's literally my favorite YouTuber. I guess I will say that. Her and Jaclyn Hill are at the top.
Yeah, I love
I love Casey so much. And oh my gosh, she's pregnant, by the way. So shout out to her.
Shout out to you.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for them. But this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Risque. It's like a really like nude pink blush. You can't even really see the swatch on my hand probably. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now too. And it's just like really, yeah, you can probably see it better on her hands. It's really pretty, and it lasts so long. I absolutely love it. It's probably the blush that I use the most. Like, I always take it with me when I travel or go anywhere.
I should steal it and go.
I'll probably fight you over this one. But I love this. This is my little baby.
It just drops it.
And I honestly like can't go anywhere without it. Even if I take another blush, I'm like, oh, I need to take this one too, because it just goes with everything. It's just a really basic nude pink blush. It's cute.
We stand.
We love it.
We stand a pink blush.
Okay, now we can do bronzers.
Okay.
Mine is limited edition, and sorry if you can't get it. I'll link it below if it's still available on Wet n Wild's website. But this is the Wet n Wild Photofocus bronzer. This is from their Fire and Ice collection, I think is what it was called. And it's called You're Dragging Me Down. It used to have like a little dragon imprinted in the thing, but I use it a lot, so he's kind of gone. He has like a head and a little tail left is all. But I love this bronzer. I literally, like, bronzer is the hardest thing for me to find one that I actually like, and this is such a beautiful color, and it blends out so well. It was only $4.99, so that makes it even better, and it just looks really good on my skin. It actually,
my favorite highlighter of 2018 is probably this one right here. This is by Ofra. It is in the shade Rodeo Drive. I believe I got this in a boxy charm or something like that, and it is just so blinding. I mean, as you can see, it's really blinding, and it makes your skin look so super smooth. Like, you do not get like that super textured look. A lot of people hate like super glittery highlighters that emphasize texture. This does not do that. It really smooths your skin out. It makes it look so good. Another one is one that I have loved forever. Yeah, I have loved forever, and I feel like this is really going to be a 2019 type bronzer because a little birdie told me I may get it for Christmas. Who knows? Maybe. But this is the Amrezy X Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight Collab of the Century, of the Year. It changed highlight, I feel like. This thing, I mean, just look at it. I've never seen a highlight blind a camera before. No, but for real, this highlight is everything.
Stunning.
I mean, it's just, oh, look at that. I mean, it's on top of the highlight I have on now. Like, if you could see like this little ding and little ding on my nose, it's this right here. I put it on top of the Ofra highlighter, and I feel like this is going to be the combo of 2019 for sure. So get it while you can. They just restocked it. It was limited edition, but it is at Ulta. Is it at Sephora? It is at Sephora too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I checked.
I checked. I know.
It is. But yes, it is there, so go get it. If you love to glow all the time and you want something that's going to just blind the haters, if you want to go into 2019 feeling like a boss ass bitch, this is what you need. So go get it. Okay, your turn.
I love that highlight too. That is actually mine. She uses it literally anytime I have it around her. She's like, let me put some on. Because it is really good, and I have like 3 other highlights to talk about, so I let her take that one. But honestly, that works for me when I'm like at my darkest like summer shade, and it works for her.
And I'm at my, you know, my melanin deficiency.
Exactly, and so it works for a lot of different skin tones. Now, for the other highlights, I love highlight. I love everything in makeup, but highlight is probably my favorite. Like,
that's like the best part of makeup.
It is. Like, your makeup looks good, like, without it, you know? But when you put on highlight, like, you go from, like, to, like, bam, to, like, hello, how are you doing? Like, this is just everything. So, a few of my faves. I'm gonna go basically brand wise and give you like a shade I like because the ColourPop Supershock,
they're all good
highlights, amazing. How much are they? $8?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure they're $8. They're so freaking stunning. My favorite shade is Wisp, which is, I love this highlight. I honestly like it. It might be my favorite highlight, and that's saying a lot because I have a lot, but I love this highlight so much. It's definitely my favorite shade from ColourPop. Their formula is like a kind of like creamy, like it's almost a cream, but when you put it on, it's a powder. Mind-blowing. So good on the skin, so smooth, so flawless. It's bam in your face. Like, this is like a high-end highlight, but it's $8. Love them so much. You can apply these with a brush, your finger, a beauty sponge, anything. Do it and glow.
You're selling the hell out of this.
I love this stuff. Oh,
I have one too. I have the white one, but I don't remember the name of it.
Flexitarian.
Oh, that's it.
Because I'm salty because it's too light for me. Maybe I can wear it now that I'm like super faded.
I don't have to bring it.
But I love it. I have a few other shades by them.
It's an honorable mention for me. But Flexitarian. It's very, very good. I love it. Yeah,
but this is so gorgeous. And then more like expensive highlighters that I was turned on to this year are the Dose of Color highlights. I have got 2 right here. But so this one is called Soulmate. I got this one first. And it is literally so stunning. It's like a true, like, I guess a true gold highlight. And I saw that she was collabing with them, and she had another color in Bathe. It's like more of a pink highlight, and I want to get my hands on it before it goes away because this is limited edition, but this is so stunning. Like, their highlight formula is amazing. Like, it's probably one of my favorite formulas just by how smooth it applies to the skin and how like beaming it is. Like, these do not come to play at all. And yeah, and then the other one is Fuego by Desi and Katy. Also love them very, very much, and this packaging is also everything. This is Fuego. They actually launched this last year when they first collabed with Dose of Colors. Then a few months ago they collabed again and they brought it back. I didn't get it the first time, and I wasn't playing around this time. I was like, I gotta have it. So I went and I got it. I didn't need to get it because these things are like 30 something. No, I think they're 28.
28 probably.
Yeah, I think they're 28. And I was like, that's a lot of money. But look at my cheekbone and tell me it wasn't worth it, okay? Before we hop into eyeshadows, I'm gonna do an eyeshadow primer. I have to wear an eyeshadow primer. Like, you think my face is oily, you haven't seen oil till you looked at my bare eyelid, okay?
I would know. I've seen it before the primers.
I can't. I don't know why my eyelids are so oily. Like, I do not understand it, but they are. And it took me forever to find something that like kept my eyeshadow from breaking up and looking a mess. And this NARS Proof Prime Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, this is it. I will say this is $26. and I need to go repurchase it because there's barely anything left in here. I'll be scraping the sides of this.
It's expensive.
It is, but it's so worth it. My eyeshadow staying on all night.
Do New Year's Eve?
Yes, I wore this last New Year's Eve. Maybe it was on there.
She came home.
It keeps it on. Like, it just keeps that oil that likes to run from my eyelids like a river. It holds it back. Like, it keeps my eyeshadow looking bomb all day, all night, every day. I love it. Can't get enough of it. You need it. Go get it. Because if your eyelids are oily and your eyeshadow ain't lasting, you wondering like, what's happening? Because you ain't priming with the right thing, baby. Get you a paint pot or get this. Okay?
I feel like I'm in Cherry Trick.
So we're going to start out with probably the one that I've had the longest. And that is the ColourPop Dream Street palette. I will say that this is my first like ColourPop eyeshadow palette. And I love this thing mostly because of the formula. Like, these colors are beautiful too. Shout out to Kathleen Lights, also another favorite YouTuber of ours. She came out with this, and my friend actually bought this for me for my birthday because I literally, like, anytime she would ask me what present I wanted, I literally put this palette on it, and she finally got it for me. So I think she took the hint. I'm glad
she got it.
I think she got it. And I love this thing. Like, you can do so many looks with it because you've got like pops of color, you've got warm tones, you got some neutrals in here. Love it. And this ColourPop formula is literally so good. They blend out so well. They're so pigmented and they are affordable. If you this is the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette. Now y'all know, if y'all watched my very first video, that I said her original palette, literally my favorite eyeshadow palette, it still is. Because that formula is phenomenal. And those colors, phenomenal. And she said she was coming out with this vault collection because all these shadows that she couldn't put in that palette. She came out with so many, and I need to get them. You know, I just said to her earlier, every time I think about powering them, I'm like, oh, I can't, because I don't love the colors as much as I love this one. But every time I think about not having them, it hurts me. So I'm probably gonna get them very soon. This is the only one I have so far from the Vault collection. This is the Bling Boss.
She's killing me, y'all. I'm dead.
Woo! Y'all, I am not lying to you. I was very excited when she said she was coming out with more shades. But when she put this purple goddess out there, my heart probably stopped. I was like, oh my God, I'm having an out-of-body experience right now because I love purple eyeshadow. I don't know where it came from or when it blew up in like this love like bloomed inside of my chest.
Your first eyeshadow purchase from Sephora was a purple eyeshadow.
It was. See, look at that. Oh, I saw this, and more specifically, I saw the shade Ballsy. Woo! I saw her swatch this and died. I love this palette, y'all. These colors just speak to my soul, and I need more purples from you, Jaclyn. Like, I need it, because these are so bomb. If y'all aren't familiar with like Morphe's, more specifically Morphe's like Jaclyn Hill formula,
oh, it's the best formula.
The best eyeshadow formula you can get. They pigmented, like so pigmented. You swatch that, it's gonna stay in your hand when you try to wash it off. I remember the first time I swatched her first palette and I went to take it off, stain. Swatch this palette, went to take it off, stain. Oh, it don't stain your eyes though, so don't act some type of way. It does not. These blend so well, so pigmented. I don't know why y'all were hating on her when this Vault collection launched. I know they had a little bit of iffiness in the beginning there with production and stuff, but when it came back, and I was watching all these videos with all these bad reviews, and I was like, that's my girl Jaclyn. Like, y'all don't talk about her like that. I am not here for it.
Yeah.
Then got my own, and I was like, y'all are tripping. Like this?
The lies.
Like, why were y'all so upset with her? This is beautiful. This is pigmented. This blends well. Like, I'm confused.
Ooh, girl.
I literally cannot go anywhere without this palette ever since I got it. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, no. I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't.
I
love it so much. Like, if I could just get a few more purples from Jacqueline, my life will be made. Cause
like, look at that.
These are freaking gorgeous.
I mean, seriously.
I can't. I literally
one swatch.
Literally stole the show for me this year. Like,
this is it's so dirty because I used the crap out of this. This is the Moonstruck Addiction #1 palette from Younique. This is the only palette that I used on my wedding day. It's amazing. And it literally lasted the whole time, of course with the eyeshadow primer and everything, but their eyeshadows actually do have primer technology in the eyeshadows. They're supposed to last 12 hours, and they really, really do. Really pretty. And like just the actual, like everything about this palette, I'm literally obsessed with it. So good. And really affordable for how much I actually use it.
Speaking of more Younique products,
this is both of our favorite, by the way.
Yes, she turned me on to this. This is the Moodstruck Brow Session Palette. I love this thing. It has got a little wax here, 2 powders. What's these?
That is like a highlight shade to get under your brow, and that one you can clean up your brow with, but I never use it because it's really, really pink. I use my concealer, but I say, yeah, I have used it before. It does work, but I like concealer better.
Yeah, so I really don't use those 2 up there. I stick with the 2 powders and the wax. So lasts on my brows so well. Like, honestly, like I used to like use Anastasia Dip Brow, and then I would set it with my Essence. Is it called Gimme Brow?
Boy Brow, something like that.
Something, a little Essence like dupe for the Benefit one. I would set with that. I don't even set my brows when I put this on. Like, it's not necessary because those hairs stay in place. Like, this little wax holds it down.
Okay, first one. This is from Maybelline. This is the Vivid Hot Lacquer lipstick in the shade Charmer. It's real charming. I have it on my lips right now. This is my favorite. Obviously, all these about to be nude.
Gorgeous.
It's pretty. It's real pretty. This is what I use in place of lipstick sometimes. Look at it. And it stays on your lips forever.
I have got the ColourPop. Ooh, I don't know if this is, I think it's an ultra matte lip in 0.0. I absolutely love ColourPop's lip products. They're bomb. Love them a lot. Luxe lipsticks, bomb. Ultra satin lips, bomb. Everything, bomb. Lippy sticks, bomb. This is my favorite color though. I wear this thing all the time. It is like I guess you would say it's like kind of a more cool tone, like brown shade. And I love it so much. I literally wear this so often. It was a collab with Kathleen Lights, and I absolutely love this. It's so comfortable on the lips. It's matte. It's beautiful. And it's probably like the most different lip color that I wear, because I really wear like mostly nudes, and this is just like, I love it.
My next one is from Ofra. This is the Ofra Long Last Liquid Lipstick in the shade Verona. This is the shade, again, I used it in that like summertime, full glam, whatever. This is gorgeous. It is a true brown on me, probably. But it's like a brown nude. It's very different from the first one, but it's beautiful. And then Ofra Liquid Lipsticks is my favorite formula.
Yeah.
It's the best formula. Yeah.
But
for me personally, it's a really good formula, and I love it so much.
Okay, so my #1 formula, Ofra, is like a very close second, but my absolute favorite is the Bare Minerals. These are so good. They have so many colors. Most of them are nude, because I think it's like the Gin Nude line or something like that. But this is so pretty. I'm wearing it on my lips right now with something else that I'm about to talk about here in a minute. but this is my favorite shade in the shade XYZ. This is like my lip color. Like I wear it all the time. My friends know it. Like I was getting ready, I was like, what lip should I wear? And she was like, you know you're gonna put on that Bare Minerals. And I was like, you're right. I love it. Take it with me all the time. It is definitely a go-to shade for me. It is literally so pretty. It is just like the perfect like nude with like a hint of pink to it. A little bit of brown in there too. It is just so pretty, and this formula is so comfortable on the lips. It does not crack or look cakey, and it is not like so dry that your lips are like feel like they're chapped and about to fall off your face. Like it is so comfy, just like a hair comfier than the ofra ones. So I'm going to talk about my favorite gloss. I really got into glosses this year. Like I really wasn't a gloss person. Like I was like back in the day when I was young, naive, didn't know what was up with makeup really. But like I really tend to stick with matte lips the past few years, and then this year like I just got into glosses real heavy, and I have a lot more than I did. And my favorite one that I need to repurchase it, you can't tell now because I just put some on, but there's barely any left in here, and this is the Buxom, I think it's the full-on lip cream in the shade Hot Toddy. This is just like a nude like pink gloss. It is so reflective and shiny and pretty, and just makes your lips look so juicy. Setting spray.
Let's just throw them all up real quick.
Right. I mean,
this right here though, if you're dry, okay, if you have dry skin, this is going to be your best friend. What I like to do, obviously, is I spray it all over my face, but I do this probably 3 times during my makeup routine. I put it on right after I powder my face to get rid of that powder look. I put it on right before I do highlighter, and then I put it on my beauty sponge, and then after all my makeup is done, I will take my beauty sponge and then dab it all around my face to make sure like everything's set and everything looks super melted in, because I hate the look of like super powdery finish. And it's only $15. It's $15. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it at Morphe, you know, whatever. But seriously, so good. Best setting spray I've used all year. I've used several different ones before, but this one is the best because I show you it has a continuous setting. Here you go. And it's continuous spray, so you don't look like you have like those splatters that you get.
Mine, I have 2. My tried and true, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this at the very beginning of the year when I did like my ride or die makeup tag. I'm still riding and dying with it, okay?
It smells so
good. So good. I kind of like how the Morphe one
smells
too.
Yeah, that one smells good too.
Yeah. But this is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. Go watch the other video if you want to hear me rap about it for a while, because we got a whole other video to film. I can't be sitting here talking about this forever. But like it says in the name, make it last. And it does indeed. This has a 16-hour wear time. I use this a lot when I go out, and let me tell you, it lasts. So I really like that one. One that I was turned on to a few months ago by, again, Juicy Jazz. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte line. Again, this is their 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. Honestly, I haven't tried it as a primer spray. I really want to try out primer sprays, so maybe that'll be my journey for 2019, because I thought they were a gimmick and everybody's still talking about them, so I guess they're not. But I need to try that as a primer spray. But this, can't wait to use it in the summer, because what's it say on here? Shine control, locks in makeup, quick dry, oil free. All things your girl wants and your girl needs, and I can't wait to try it in the summer. But so far, I love it. Setting spray in general is really good for making your makeup last and getting rid of any powdery finish that you have on your face. Like if you're looking a little cakey, a little too powdery, just take you a good old bath in some setting spray, fan your face down. That's what I do. And you are good to go, honey. Like, what powder? This is so nice. And I love the mist on this too. Like,
oh yeah,
right? Like, for a drugstore, like this is somewhere
smells good too.
It does.
Like cucumbers.
Yes, it smells like cucumbers. I love it. It's like $4 to $6 somewhere in there, and for a drugstore setting spray, like this sprays so well because I love it. I used it in a Get Ready With Me a few videos back. I'll link it below and you can hear me talk about it some more if you want. So, that being said, that is our very long...
Girl, we got through that.
Very
we had
long
a snack
for us.
in the middle of that.
So, let me tell you, if you think my video is too long, we've been sitting here for like 2 hours filming this, so don't tell me nothing. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will have our video for our best of beauty skincare edition, I guess, or however you want.
Random stuff.
Yeah.
Just what made me like it.
Listed below, because we're gonna do that on Redis's channel. Go check out her channel. Her unique link will be listed below. So if you want to try out any of the products she mentioned from them, please do so. Any of the videos or products that we mentioned in this video, they're gonna be down in the description box. And leave me a comment telling me what are your favorite beauty products from this year, something that you think I need to try.
We love trying stuff.
Yes, I love to try stuff. So let us know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out to 2018. You really ran your girl. You put your girl through it. You
a good one.
You almost had me a few weeks ago. Like, you had me down, but I'm back up and I'm ready to go for 2019. So
that's 2018.
that's 2018.
Right there.
Right. We're gonna do it right. We're ready to go for 2019, baby. So I'll see y'all next year, okay? Bye.